Then took Mary a pound of very expensive ointment, and poured it upon the feet of Jesus, and wiped his feet with her long flowing hair. And the house was filled with the sweet smell of the ointment.
Oh, that sweet smell. Ointment of spikenard, isn't it?
Yes, Judas. Mary just anointed the feet of Jesus with it.
With expensive ointment? Why wasn't it sold for 300 pence and given to the poor?
You're a good treasurer, Judas. You take good care of our money, and you always have a thought for the poor and unfortunate.
Well, spikenard is very expensive, and the money should have been given to the poor.
Let her alone. Against the day of my burying has she saved this ointment. The poor always ye have with you, and whensoever ye will ye may do them good. But me ye have not always. She hath done what she could. She is come aforehand to anoint my body while I yet live, and can appreciate her act of love.
Well, excuse me, please. I shall go outside for fresh air. Jesus had no right to speak to me like that. I'm a better treasurer than he ever will be. What if I do take a coin now and then for myself? A man is worthy of his hire. Foolish, all of them. Believing I really care for the poor. They're nothing. But I think Jesus sees through my claim to care for the poor. I'll have my revenge upon him. I'll go back in until the feast is finished. Then I'll get revenge.
Members of the council, the situation is getting out of hand. It is much more serious than any of us think. A little more, and the Roman authorities not only will take away our system of self-rule, but our religious freedom as well.
Your Highness, may I remind you that already we have made it an excommunicable offense not to report to any ruler or scribe the whereabouts of Jesus, if known.
Has anyone come forward yet with such information?
No, Your Highness.
And they never will. Jesus is too popular with the people for any to testify against him. And for that very same reason, we have to be careful, lest the people take action against us.
May I speak?
Of course, Annas. As past high priest and man of learning and wisdom, your words have great weight with this council.
Be that as it may, something must be done about Jesus quickly. One man born of poor parents, one man with not a farthing to his name, one man with no learning or authority is right now controlling Israel, and this body of learned, powerful, and wise men. How long are you going to let this go on? Do something!
But Jesus has a certain power.
Power? You mean such as raising Lazarus from the dead?
That and many other things. Things that cannot be refuted.
Well, I haven't personally seen any of the so-called miracles, have you?
Well, no, but many people have.
Well, that gives all the more reason to act quickly and decisively. We must kill Jesus and Lazarus. And as long as Lazarus lives as proof that Jesus has power over the grave, the people will listen to him, not us.
Thank you, Annas, my father-in-law. We are all agreed with your words and suggestions. And now that we have definitely decided the fate of Jesus and Lazarus, there remains the important question...
Pardon the intrusion, Your Highness, but a matter of great importance has arisen. A guard tells me that a man in the outer chamber wishes to say something to this council.
You know we never let non-members in during session.
But this man, Your Highness, happens to be a disciple of Jesus.
What? A disciple of Jesus? Well, let him in.
Guard, let the man in.
You may come forward. You are a disciple of Jesus. What is your name?
Judas, sir.
What can we do for you, friend Judas?
I understand you desire to kill Jesus.
Well?
I hate him. He thinks I am greedy. He thinks I'm envious, a thief. And why shouldn't I be? He is showered with gifts worthy of a king. People worship him. But me, I get nothing. The people don't even notice me. Actually, I'm a better and wiser man than he is.
And what are your intentions? Why are you here?
I can tell you where Jesus is.
You will betray Jesus into our hands?
Yes, for a price.
Ah, yes, money. That's important. How much?
You'd give almost anything to get your hands on him.
Now, the best slave is worth only 30 pieces of silver.
But he is not a slave.
To us, he's not worth the price of a slave. But out of our generous hearts, we will give you 30.
That is terribly cheap for the Son of God.
The Son of God, and you hate him?
All right. For 30 pieces of silver, I will betray him.